Aristotle Onassis was my husband. No, I've no comment. Aristo? Our swords touched. He broke my heart.
I was 17 when we married. Ari was 46. What do you expect?
My son. What father truly understands his son?
I miss my father. I always have.
And the winner is Onassis.
What are you, Papa?
The only exercise my brother and I did at your age was swimming in our own sweat.
One more race to win, Aristo, and you're champion of the champions. Can you do it?
Of course you can.
Of course.
You are tough with him.
I have to teach him something before life does.
And the winner is Richest.
You won every single race except the last.
The one that counts, Uncle. No matter what I do, it's never good enough for my father. I could see it in his eyes.
Don't look into them. Look into his heart.
He hides that.
As a boy, I saw my brother's eyes brim with tears. Just as yours do now. Because our father was hard with him. We don't learn, do we? Come on. There are better prizes in life. I want to report on my nephew's progress.
Such a good student.
Oh, that's because I love my teacher.
Yes.
Aristo, I haven't had a smoke all day.
Jasmine.
Tobacco.
Yes. His father's tobacco, his father's money. Yeah.
Money is money.
Yes.
that the only reason you like me?
Oh, one way or another, darling. All women do it for the money.
You wouldn't be so tired if you were home at night, sleeping.
He was with me, brother, furthering his education.
Too much schooling fills his head with ideas above business.
I met a man the other day from upland. He said that the Turks were killing all the Greeks.
I heard it too.
What happens in some dirt village has nothing to do with us.
You're wrong, brother. Smyrna was part of ancient Greece, home of our gods, of our heroes. It should be part of modern Greece. It's a good thing that the Greek army is on this soil. We should join them.
That kind of radical talk will get us all killed. We are merchants.
Look what the Turks did to the Armenians. They'll do it to us. We must fight.
We are neutral. Today, you come to work with me. Always carry a notebook. Write down everything you know about a person. That way, if you meet again, you'll know how much time is worth.
Good morning, sir.
Come in. Pay attention to everything I tell you. I built all this for you. Roll up the carpet. That's enough. What do you see?
Floor.
Use your eyes. One of the boards has fewer nails. Underneath, there is money. Also property deeds. Collateral for money I've lent to Turks. Put a man in your debt, and you pull his teeth. If there's trouble, you remember that.
The Greek army has fled. We are without protection.
There is no escape?
There is no need. We can live with a new government.
It's all right for some.
A few of us have been foolish, spoken our politics too freely. They must pay.
And spend the rest of my life going from hiding place to hiding place?
A wise man does what's necessary.
Please take me with you.
No, not this time, Aristo. Now look, you must stay with the family. Your father needs you.
No, I can't believe that.
You are his son. Listen, you carry his name, the family name. Boy, remember, always be proud. Will you?
You're a merchant. Oh, a humble tobacco merchant, defendant.
You've sent money to anti-Turk organizations.
No.
Yeah, that's treason.
No, I contribute to charity. Never politically.
Here it says, a Greek nationalist was tried by military court and hanged. His name was Alexander Onassis. Was he your brother?
No.
I think he was your brother. His property is confiscated. All valuables are to be removed.
My general needs a residency. This house would be ideal.
You are to be held pending trial. Women and girls deported to Greece.
And the boy?
All Christian males over 17 go to labor camps.
He's only 16.
Oh. He looks older.
Perhaps he could be useful around the house.
No.
No, the house is old. Things are always breaking down. I can fix things.
It would be most convenient for my general.
The boy can stay if he wants. Take them away.
No!
Come on.
Ever been with a man before? Never? You're under no compulsion. If you prefer the labor camp, turn yourself over to the guard. Quite suitable.
I'll move my things out.
I said nothing about moving.
Ariosto! I thought you were taken to labor camp.
I was lucky.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Ariosto, can you get me some clothes? Some pants? I have dysentery. I soiled myself. Risto, I'm going to die here. Every morning they read the names of those they will take to trial. No one gets out.
I will use the money to buy your safety. I can do that. Trust me.
Yes. Oh, please. Please.
Don't worry.
Don't do anything. Please. Get away from there. Aristo! Anything.
If you were my son, I'd slit his throat.
What did you say? What did you say?
You don't know what's going on with your son?
What about my son?
When I marry, Well, certainly I intend to marry. And I shall have 4 children, possibly 5. And my wife will be very elegant, very cultured. But first, the man's world. Heroic deeds.
When you go into battle, are you scared?
In the siege of Afyan-Karasar, I killed 3 men, one with my bare hands. I dove into a trench, and there was the enemy.
But you kept your nerve, you won.
I was terrified. Arista,
Yoldaşım?
you take care tonight, yes?
No.
Take your money to Istanbul, yes? Yes. And buy a new suit.
A suit?
You don't bribe the Minister of Prisons looking like a country bumpkin. You will go to the dance hall on the Cumhuriyet Karasi. That's where all the big wigs hang out. The Minister of Prisons is a huge, fat man. When he comes in, you will go up to him.
You'll see that I'm Greek.
You will go up to him anyway. Use your cunning, Arista. What will you say?
Is it better to kill another Greek or to share the money with a live one? The bribe is not a guarantee.
A bribe is a bet. You can't place it once the horse has come home.
The Minister of Prisons said, go to Athens and wait. He took my money. And I believed him.
Papa! Papa!
Where's my money? The money you took from my office.
I used it to buy your freedom.
Funds I need to rebuild my business?
I kept a reckoning.
A suit. A tailored suit.
Yes, it was necessary.
To look sharp with your officer, pal?
To be seen by the Minister of Prisons.
Half my capital wasted on bribes without the guarantee of success.
A bribe is a bet, Papa. You can't place it after the horses come home.
Don't lecture me!
You were dying in prison, Papa. You begged me. You said, do anything.
Not anything.
I saved your life. And now you're acting just like an accountant.
You apologize!
For what? For risking my life?
You apologize! Well, get out of my house.
Papa, please. Papa, please. You wouldn't treat any other man this way.
Who says he's a man?
He's old and ill. Aristo, can't you forgive him?
Forgiveness cuts two ways.
Please, please, don't leave.
I have to.
Will I see you again?
All right. And one day I will be back. I swear.
Dear sister, I'm in Buenos Aires, Paris of the Americas. All the best people come. The cultural elite of Europe. I mingle with high society.
This cafe is for exquisite people. Get back.
Father would be impressed if he knew how well I live. Not that I want anything said. By the way, how is he?
Guess what? Your brother's learning how to dance. The tango's all the rage, and I have the finest instruction.
It's necessary. After all, I'm now in the restaurant business.
Dear Aristo, Papa is fine. A bit tired, but trying to keep his small business alive. He takes heart from your success. We all do.
Dear Artemis, a new profession has won me. By day, I'm in communications.
Immigrant. Gracias.
I progress quickly. Already I'm on the board, dealing with important classified information.
Incredible.
I tell you, last night it was fantastic.
I've got to go. My husband just came into the room.
A big government contract for saddles is coming in. Buy hides today, sell for a profit tomorrow. Are you sure? Yes, it just came across my desk this morning. Do not tell
I've established good connections with powerful businessmen who feed me their trade secrets. As a result, I'm about to make a significant investment. Sister, I've made a killing. Buenos Aires calling New York. Los Angeles, California, right?
Set up a distribution deal on the new Valentino flick and make it big.
But why? How come?
He's got him hanging from the rafters. Plays a sheik who sleeks around puffing Turkish cigarettes. Now everybody's smoking them, even women, in public. Can you believe it?
The women are smoking the cigarettes in public?
Most incredible.
Business calls?
Oh. I don't read letters from Argentina.
Papa, it's for you. Dear Mr. Onassis Sr., as the director of Argentina's largest importer of Turkish tobacco I have the pleasure of ordering 25 bales of your finest Oriental leaf. My commission is the standard 5%. Yours sincerely, Aristotle Onassis.
Where did you get all of this?
I know an old Greek who used to be in the business. So I threw some action his way.
I meant, how'd you pay for this?
Insurance money, sea damage.
What about the rest of this?
The bank?
Why would the bank lend you money?
Because I told them I had orders for these cigarettes.
Did you?
I wrote it myself.
Aristo, this is illegal.
Did I kill anybody? No. Besides, these little beauties here are going to sell like crazy.
Aristo, Costa, hurry up, I'm bored.
500,000 and...
2,600.
You're wrong.
I'm right. The machine is wrong.
You're right.
Do women have to be your only hobby?
I've been cursed with good health, a lively imagination, and an absence of greatness. You're right, Ari. You can go back home to Greece a rich man.
Who says I'm going?
You swore you would go when you became a millionaire.
I have to write first. My father's a busy man.
You look beautiful.
He wouldn't come.
I said, bring me down to the sea. My son is coming home. I'm a serious man.
But what?
Man must have a life, family.
When I find the right woman.
Good. Children are the seeds of the future.
Excuse me, Socrates. My daughter wants to marry, but he's only a fisherman.
I am an old man. My advice is getting a little thin. But I will let my son answer you. Go on.
You prefer she married a businessman?
Yes.
Help the fisherman get a boat. Then he'll be a businessman.
Bravo! Bravo, bravo, bravo! I will dance to that.
Look at them. They'd be here if I were poor.
Aristo, don't be like that.
What got Papa out of prison? Money. What made him come to grip me? Money. You can't have too much.
Come on, huh?
Go dance with Papa.
Do you remember how? Son, I'm taking your mother home. She's tired. Son, make your father proud.
I wonder if it's possible.
What?
To make him proud.
What is it?
It will be all right. You are the head of this family now.
I have plans for the name Onassis. I'm going to make us powerful beyond belief.
Aristo, that is not necessary.
Power is respect. Safety. You saw what happened to us in our family home. They stripped us of everything. I'm never going to let that happen again. Never. Not to us. Not to my family.
There's a war coming, Costa. I can feel it. He's going to drink up oil. The man who knows how to move oil faster and cheaper is going to make a fortune.
Adi, you're doing just fine. Don't get involved with something you don't know, huh?
I know what I want. I've heard the Canadian Steamship Company is in trouble. Yes. You could steal those ships if you played your cards right. You know the business. Go to Canada and buy them for me.
No.
Why not? You've got the experience.
You've got something I don't have.
What's that?
The killer instinct.
That's how I started. With second-hand rust buckets.
He was amazing. He learned every schedule, every rate sheet in the world by heart.
I could cut the competition slice by slice till they were on their knees. Pretty soon I was building my own ship.
Using other people's money, of course.
I invented the supertanker. Twice the size of an ordinary tanker, carrying twice the volume of oil at half the cost. Double the profit. Genius, eh?
Then the war came, like all other ship owners. We came here.
What I like about America, it's a free country. I can have what I want. Of course, sometimes, even in the land of the free, there are people who don't want you to have what you deserve. But no hard feelings. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Thank you, Mr. Onassis. That should make a swell story.
What will you call it?
How about the Golden Greek?
The Golden Greek. I like that. The Golden Greek.
Livanos hates publicity about the shipping industry. He'll have a fit.
Good.
Ari, for Pete's sake.
Must have been some kick in the shin.
A riding accident. It hurt terribly.
It deserves an autograph.
Are you someone important?
I will be.
Front, please.
Onassis, we've met before.
What happened to Aristo?
He grew up. Onassis is better. New York is filled with Irishmen.
Come, the car's waiting. Virginia, help your sister.
Playing with schoolgirls?
She's beautiful.
Dream fruit.
She's Greek, top pedigree, English finishing school.
She's Livanos' daughter.
Exactly.
You said you wanted to talk business. You have a serious proposal to make. Talk.
A merger.
You are fun. I'm not interested in taking over your fleet of rowboats.
I didn't say takeover, I said merger. You understand? I'm talking about a personal merger.
Marriage? With you?
Better than cutthroat competition. My fleet of rowboats, as you call it, is becoming the largest personal armada in the world. I'm going to control the flow of oil. That's power. With me in the family, at least I won't crush you.
I could break your back.
I don't think so. But if we fight, someone else will win.
Tina's only 17.
You married a girl that age.
Don't be impertinent.
Her older sister is not married. First off the line, first married. You don't understand that, you're not Greek.
Your daughters are not ships.
And if I refuse?
I'll take her anyway. One ship. I wanted to buy 20, only to be told by Livanos that none were available.
He gave it to you as a gift. Maybe that makes you part of the family.
Maybe it means he's poking me in the eye. There's a mortgage attached. It's not enough, Costa. I'm looking to beat the hell out of these gorillas. It's war.
A very civilized war.
A show for the ladies. But he can't prevent me from making a family and a home.
I'm trying to decide whether I feel different. I mustn't I? I'm a wife. I've never been to a better wedding before, have you?
I've never been to one that was mine before. What's the matter?
I thought you'd wear silk pajamas.
I do, when I go to sleep. Are you nervous?
Should I be?
Well, when a 17-year-old girl finds herself in a hotel room with a 46-year-old man, she might get nervous.
Why, we're married.
Yes. Very beautiful. You're perfect. We are perfect. Don't be afraid.
Not.
Everything I want. Come on, Costa, keep up the pressure. I'll be the only man in the world to own a national airline. Onassis and Olympic. Perfect, huh? But it better make a profit. Now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to stall the negotiations. Just stall it. Tell them I'm on my way, then I don't show up and they get nervous, huh? They'll squeal, but they'll play ball.
Tell Daddy I couldn't wait.
When will you be back?
Depends on the skiing. When will you be back?
When I get a break?
Fine. I'll see you then.
I own it. For the whole thing, Rainier wouldn't rent me office space. He said I wasn't the right type. So I told Grazos to buy it. His Serene Highness woke up one morning and he wasn't so serene. He was the prince, but I was the man who bought Monte Carlo. Of course, it's not as big as Churchill's England.
Oh, you flatter me. I didn't own England. I merely attempted to protect her. And that was long ago.
But you won the war. You will have a place in history.
Ah, well, history is fickle. One can never predict what one will be remembered for.
Nice of you to show up for this trip.
Ari, that's not fair. Sometimes I don't know what you want from me.
I want for you to spend more time with your children.
They're your children, too. You give your heart to your business and you leave nothing for us. It's not enough for me to be a nursemaid.
You need more help? Hire it. Hire whatever you need.
I can't hire happiness, and I can't pretend we're a family when we're not. You and your women.
Come on, Tina, stop being a little girl. You know what the deal is. I'm a Greek and you're my wife.
I'm not your possession.
As long as we're married, you are whatever I want you to be.
You're nothing but a Turkish peasant. It makes me feel soiled we still sleep together.
It's a soiled world.
Tita, I was
Maria, you were superb. You broke their house.
I feel numb.
She belongs in our crowd.
This is a floating heaven.
More like a floating zoo.
Why are you so peevish?
Having children didn't ruin her figure.
She has every reason in the world to look passable with all the time in the world to indulge herself. I work. I earn my keep.
Maria, you have a concert.
Yes, I have a concert. And after that, another one, and another, but I may never have another cruise. There, I'm free!
Brava! Brava! There's a temper to be proud of, huh?
You know what Maria said?
What?
The only place she'd ever felt adored was on the stage. Never in real life.
Maria said that?
She said it quite sadly. Mind you, who could feel adored married to a man like that?
Yes.
I'm tired.
Are you coming or not?
I thought you, of all people, would want to avoid Turkey.
If it wasn't for the Turks, I'd still be selling tobacco on the Grand Vizier. It's been a long time since I've been home. You'd like to see it, wouldn't you?
Yes,
Will you come?
of course.
I'll stay on board with the Churchills.
I thought you were an urchin. Onassis the starveling from the gutters of Smyrna. I've also read that you inherited all your money and never had to lift a finger. Which is true?
Which would you prefer to believe? Ah. Whenever I smell jasmine, it reminds me of summer evenings here long ago.
So sweet.
Do you ever wish you could go back in time?
Not if I had to forsake the future.
One can't go back or forwards. That's nonsense. One is stuck solidly in the present.
You are Digger.
Ah. There it is. Shall we go inside?
No, let's not. Theo, let us go back to the ship. Yes, of course.
What now? Poor leader. I'd hoped to discover the truth about the mysterious Onassis past.
I'll show you the truth. I'll show you the naked Onassis. Finish with the name. Come to me. I give you work. My spiritual home. My institute of higher learning.
That's smart. It's important.
Here, this is where I learned the great mystery of life. But one way or another, darling, all women do it for the money.
A cynic. You're so young.
Because I had yet to learn of love.
We're leaving in the morning. This is not the sort of place for us.
I'm having a good time. I don't see why you can't do the same.
You want me to stand by while you behave like this Greek's little plaything?
Oh, that is a terrible thing.
You're fascinated by Onassis. You're like a schoolgirl.
I find him interesting. There is nothing wrong with that.
Please. I sold my business to guide your career. You were a fat girl from Brooklyn. I turned you into an international phenomenon. Now you put everything in jeopardy with this flirtation.
I cannot spend my whole life repaying your relentless generosity. I know what you have done for me. I appreciate what we have together. The career, the music, the art. I may be your wife and your income. But I am also a woman.
The god of the sea is on my side.
Perhaps he's angry.
No. He sensed I wanted to be alone with you. I wanted to know the real Maria. So powerful. And yet so beautiful.
There's a word they never use for me. Dramatic, yes. Difficult, beautiful, never.
Then they must be blind. In this light, you glow like silver. They're sleeping like babies.
My heart is beating so fast. I never had lovers.
What are your plans, Madam Callis?
I never make plans.
Can we have a statement from you? Please, Madame.
Where do you think you're going?
As far away as I can.
My wife doesn't walk out.
I'm not your wife anymore. I've tolerated your grubby little affairs, but I'll be damned if I'm going to stand back and smile while you and your canary humiliate me in public. T-I-L-Y. Tina, I love you. You can always change the first initial.
I've given you everything you wanted.
But nothing of value, especially the Onassis label. I'm taking back Livanos. It has a history and lineage I can respect. Years ago, I asked you if you could stand up to my father. I think it's time for a rematch.
You're garbage. Garbage from the gutters of Turkey. No man would jeopardize his family honor. I am not part of your family. You made that clear from the start, and I am not the one who left. You never gave Tina a choice. She could have stayed and been a good wife. Like yours. My grandchildren may be contacted through their mother's lawyer. They're my kids! I am only conveying my daughter's wishes. Listen! You tell your daughter that if she puts any legal barriers between me and my children, I will smash them down. I used to be afraid of you, Livanos, but not anymore. I am richer than you are, and I have never been this happy in my life. If I want to, I can break your back. Like that. It's not me you should be afraid of.
your arrogance. You will choke on it. A man who destroys everything meaningful, in the end, is a sad man and a fool. I'm getting my children back. They're mine.
You want war with the old man?
I've got the touch, Costa. I'm in front of the parade and I don't even have to breathe hard. Livanos knows it too. He'll back down.
Why are you breaking up your family?
When I turned 50, I thought, how terrible to work all my life for what? A loveless marriage? Why can't I have Maria too? Maria opened my heart. She makes me feel free. That never happened before. I'm not going to give that up. Don't worry. I know what I'm doing. My wife has begun legal proceedings. Obviously, I shall have to do what she wants.
What about Maria Callas?
I'm a sailor. These things happen to a sailor. Huh?
Are you going to marry her?
We're good friends. I have no thoughts of remarrying. Thank you very much.
Good friends. What the hell does that mean, huh?
I was only trying to protect your reputation.
Well, I don't need that kind of protection. I want my public to understand that I left my husband for the love of my life, not some idiot friendship. I want the world to know. Maria loves Aristo! That is the way to announce fashion properly.
Onassis loves Callas!
Let's sail our ship to the Antipodes. For pineapples and papaya. You can be the captain, and I shall be first mate.
Well, right now, we can't go anywhere. The kids only just got here, and they need to be with their papa.
It's like this. I'm Madam Callas. I'm Madam Callas. No, I was. You said I was.
Shh. What are you doing?
We were playing opera.
They hate me. They blame me for the loss of their mother.
No. Wait. They'll see how happy I am. They just need time.
Time? I wish I had more time. With you. Instead, I have an opera.
It'll only be a month, then you'll be back. Meanwhile,
you will be getting up to mischief.
I promised Sir Winston a cruise, so it all works out. The Churchills are very fond of Tina.
I am cast by everybody as the evil woman. It is totally unfair.
Maria, such a prima donna. Calm down. I brought you something.
M-I-L-Y.
Maria, I love you.
Dream of you, Aristo. Always you.
I enjoy a good cry at the cinema.
Winston's a softy when it's something that touches the heart. Lee, what do they play at the White House?
Jack likes thrillers.
You know, I met your sister once. I thought her husband had no future. So I didn't invite them to dinner.
Then I guess I'm the lucky sister.
How is Jackie?
About to have another baby.
Oh, I see. Camelot, on the other side of the Atlantic. Oh, why not?
Rainier wants me to build hotels in Monaco. I said, sure. Just give me exclusive rights on all development.
And?
He vetoed me. The little prince.
What about this princess of yours?
You've been reading the gossip columns. I gave the Churchills a cruise, and there she was.
President of America's sister-in-law.
Talk.
What about Maria?
I love Maria. Don't worry. I'm not going to give that up.
This was the scene today as President Kennedy and his wife Jacqueline left the hospital after the death of their premature son, Patrick.
Lisa asked me to cruise on the Christina.
I think we should discuss it.
I've already accepted.
I'll ask Frank Roosevelt and Susan to go with you. They may add a little respectability.
What's that supposed to mean?
Come on, Jackie. This thing with Leo and Onassis. The papers are full of it.
Just what Jack doesn't need for the '64 election. We can't afford to be publicly associated with people like him.
Please, can't you understand? I have to have some time on my own. Some peace. It's what I need.
Crete, Rhodes, Cyprus.
Where should we go?
Wherever your heart desires.
When I was a little boy, I used to sit looking out to sea, imagining Ulysses sailing by.
Did you want to go with him?
I wanted to be him. I wanted to leave my childhood and sail away on a wine-dark sea.
On your way to glory.
What else? We're only remembered for what we achieve. The details get lost. No one cares whether the people who made this stuff were nice or not. It's what they left behind that counts. Ulysses was an ordinary man, like me. But his story was told and retold until it became a legend. You could become a legend.
The FBI has a file on Onassis thicker than Hoover's head. You name it. Onassis sold ships to Japan before World War II. He had fascist friends in South America. He was indicted by the Justice Department for fraud after the war. He was condemned for violating the International Whaling Treaty, tried to cook up a deal with the Saudis to corner the world's oil market. I mean, the FBI doesn't even know for sure how old he is. He's a real sweetheart.
Okay, Bobby. I got your point.
Mr. President, the hookup is complete. Mrs. Kennedy's on the line.
Jackie? I can hardly hear you. I'm not overreacting. We're catching hell from the Republicans. I know you're on the high seas. I don't care how you get off. But you get off! Jackie, you're a good swimmer. What? Jack? All right. I'll see you then. She'll be back on the 17th, as originally planned.
But the next time Jackie needs time out, I suggest you send her to Hyannisport.
I haven't felt this relaxed in years. Thank you. Oops. I just realized I haven't seen your eyes this entire trip. Eyes are the window of the soul, Larry. What are you hiding?
I like to keep the curtains drawn.
I think I'll start wearing glasses all the time. It does add a certain mystique. I'm sorry to be leaving.
I'm sorry.
You know, I got a letter from Lee. She says Harry gave you so many gifts, she can't stand it. All she got was the 3 dinky little bracelets Caroline wouldn't even wear to her birthday party. I'm afraid you're adrift and do my campaign any good. Tell you what, to make amends,
You want me to?
how about you come to Texas with me next month?
All right, Jack. Whenever you want.
She's like a diamond, valuable, cool, brilliant.
Every diamond has a flaw.
Jackie's only flaw is that she's out of reach.
Aristo! You are impossible.
I'm a man. I approach every woman as a potential mistress. But I'm beginning to realize my limitations. Maria!
Aristo.
So you have been with these Bouvier girls. Did you flirt?
What, with a prince's wife? A president's wife?
What's she like, this first lady?
Devoid of mystery.
You lie well, my Greek. I heard her speak once. She sounded like Marilyn Monroe playing Ophelia.
You are a harsh critic.
Perhaps because I love you too much.
Is there such a thing as too much?
Some people may think so.
But they don't know about a love like ours.
She's with Stas. And Jackie?
She's here with Lee.
What's he doing here?
Lee asked to be invited.
The Greek in the White House? He doesn't belong here.
If you ever need anything, I'll be there.
Five minutes, everyone. 5 minutes.
I'm awful.
You're terrific, never better.
Liar.
Me? This face? Wouldn't you buy a used super tanker from a face that looks like this?
Terrible teeth.
I'm singing Norma next week. Promise me you'll be there.
Sure, I'll be back in time.
Back?
I have to look at one of my ships, but I'll be back in time, I promise.
I need you.
Oh, Maria.
It's not like before. I hear the audience hissing and stirring like snakes. I get frightened. Oh, Don't pity me. I despise pity.
I don't pity you. You're a genius. I respect that.
What would I do without you? You fill my emptiness with happiness.
Maria.
What?
You are terrific.
I must rehearse. You'll be there, huh?
I promise.
Roses, roses, roses. But where is Aristo? He promised me.
You're to remain in your quarters, understood?
Excuse me, sir. Who will serve the meal?
I will.
It is not often nowadays you find your way to Athens.
I've been busy.
So I've noticed. I do not approve of Miss Callas. I don't like marriage breakers.
Then you'll be pleased to know I've been seeing someone else.
I hope she's appropriate.
Oh, sister. She's the most appropriate woman in the world.
Why such mystery?
I thought it would be obvious. Jackie Kennedy.
You've been seeing her? But to what purpose? Politics? Business? A deal in America?
Personal. Very personal. At first it seemed impossible, but love finds a way.
Love?
With her I will have everything. She's the ultimate prize. I don't care what kind of stink LBJ makes. I'll buy Russian petroleum if I want to. Russian oil is black, not red. Of course, there are differences. Yes, religion, age. Funny, make it funny. It's funny. It's light, age. I'm in good shape. Yes. This is my refuge. My place to breathe away from the public eye. You need somewhere like this. I can give it to you. Safety, protection. There are problems. Religion, age. Who cares, huh?
And Bobby?
And Bobby. But all these things can be sorted out. The main thing is what you want, what you deserve. You need a man to take care of you and your children. A man who cares about you. Think about it.
I will.
Seriously.
Very serious.
You're being overly fatalistic.
What happened to Jack might happen to you. Bobby, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid too. But I might not win. Jackie, I need to know that you're behind me.
Well, I am.
You'll make a public statement then?
I shall always be with him with all my heart. I shall always back him.
You're a champ.
There's something else you should know.
You want to run for vice president?
I've been seeing Onassis.
What is this, a family disease? First Lee, now you? You're not serious. This man is an international rogue on a grand scale.
He's a fine man, Bobby. Intelligent, witty, fun, very kind, sweet to the children, and I'm frightened. I have nightmares. That they're shooting at me, at Caroline, at John. Please, I know with Ari I'll be safe.
Realize this might cost me 5 states. Jackie, please. Think about the family. Think about how far this family has come. How much we've achieved and lost. We can win again. But the American people hate Onassis. Wait until after the election. And then we can talk about it.
I'll campaign for you. And I won't say a word about my private plans.
Good.
But afterwards, I must have my own life.
The kid louses things up.
She said after the election.
Nah, there'll always be something with those Kennedys. Bobby will never let her be free. He sees me as a rich bum moving in on his brother's wife. Sooner or later, it'll come down to a test of wills. At least I didn't burn my bridges.
You cannot toy with Maria like that.
Who's toying? I'm gonna make her happy. Maria's Greek. She'll understand.
Who is it?
Doris.
Well, I didn't order flowers.
It's a gift. Roses. Maria. I've missed you. Maria, I've made a terrible mistake.
I want to hear your beautiful lies. This night is ours, and my heart is yours.
Even when I break it,
Unfortunately, yes.
I don't deserve it.
I'll decide that.
You want to do a loop? The wings don't fall off.
Spare me the acrobatics. You're a great pilot, but just get me to Scorpius.
I love planes, but I hate this albatross.
Planes are only the leaves on the tree. Ships, they are the roots.
You're wrong. The future's up here.
Don't contradict your papa. Smart kid.
Put me in charge of Olympic. You'll see.
Passenger planes doing loop-the-loop?
No, let me start with the regional lines. I'll make you proud.
Sure. Maybe. Yes.
To repeat, Senator Robert Kennedy has been shot and is in critical condition. He is lying on the floor, still alive, with his wife Ethel comforting him at his side. The shots occurred just after his speech here at the embassy room of the Ambassador Hotel, where he was making his way
I guess he had everything but luck.
downstairs where a victory party had been planned.
It's Bobby, Mrs. Kennedy. It's Bobby.
Richest, you heard. She's free of the Kennedys. The last link just broke.
I married you and Jack. I said a prayer at his inauguration. I led the Mass of the Angels when your baby died. And I officiated the funeral of Jack himself. And now you tell me you wish to marry a divorced man, a member of the Greek Orthodox Church whose first wife is still living?
Cardinal Cushing, I don't expect your blessing, but I do need your understanding. My children will keep their faith, their name, and their closeness to their father's family. For years, I have been the most public widow in the world. And that has meant the loneliest. And now, Bobby, I haven't any strength left. Barry has been patient with me, kind, content to see me in private, never making demands. And now he wants to marry me, take care of me. And I need that.
Welcome, welcome, Teddy.
Thank you. It's a beautiful day.
Well, I put a telex to the gods and said my future brother-in-law is coming. Give me a beautiful day.
We love Jackie very much.
I love her too. Very much.
If Jackie marries, she will automatically lose her widow's pension from the United States government and the $150,000 a year from the Kennedy Trust.
I intend to honor Jackie's value with generous terms. I want her to have a happy life and a secure one. Of course, in no way will I diminish the prospects of my children. So if Jackie signs a prenuptial agreement waiving her wife's rights of inheritance under Greek law, I will give her upfront $3 million in cash plus $1 million each for the 2 kids.
And if the marriage terminates?
We'll work something out. There are more important elements to consider.
Such as?
Marital rights.
You two-timing Greek bastard! The Americans give you a rough time, so you take your revenge by marrying their widow.
Maria, she needs me.
She needs your money, which is easy for you to give. I need you. But you are a coward. You are afraid of love. Damn you! When the limelight fades, you'll cast that woman off like dirty laundry, just as you're doing to me now. I have nothing. Lost my voice. I'm losing you. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Why are you still? Why? You don't love her? No, you don't. I can see it in your eyes.
It's all settled.
Well, Jackie's done well finding a grandfather for her children.
This is the happiest day of my life. Did you expect loyalty from the public? Decency from the press? They're jackals.
things they're writing. I mean, some of them are just...
Don't read them.
How could they turn on me like that?
When you marry a guy like Onassis, bad reviews come with the territory. The only place you'll find sympathy is in the dictionary. Or with me.
With you sounds fine.
Listen to that song. It speaks from my heart. These are endless summers, and you've taught me to spend them with you.
That's beautiful.
You're the beauty. Most beautiful thing in my life.
Is that the song?
That's the truth.
Mommy? Can we go to the beach?
I'll join you. We'll find treasure.
So what do you think?
The brutal truth.
Mm-hmm.
Plastic flowers in the bathroom. He's not one of us, my dear.
Billy, you know I meant the house.
Well, darling, at least it's less of a horror than his boat. At least the saving thing there is his totally masculine study. And I adore those leather-bound books.
Do be serious.
We have our work cut out for us. It's going to be tougher than redecorating the White House.
Billy, I want this place to be a surprise. I trust you and Jackie. My only request is a sofa by the fire so I can read and watch the flames.
Go have breakfast. It's Greek.
How exotic.
I must leave. You'll be all right?
I'll miss you.
I'll miss you. You'll be safe here. The waters are patrolled. Nothing can harm you. I'll meet you in New York. Make a beautiful home.
I will.
Ah. Go spend money.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's all right, Maria. Don't worry.
I try to retain my courage, but it fails me. I feel so humiliated. Up to the last moment, the last day, I thought that it was wrong of me to ask you here, Costa. I thought if we talked, maybe I might understand why.
Maria, of course. If it's any help, I think he's made a tragic mistake. You and Aristo could have been wonderful. You are the only woman, Maria, who truly cared just about him. It was never the money. I told him that. He didn't like it. What are you going to do?
Pick up the pieces if I can. Stop dreaming about filling my life with babies, family, home. Perhaps teach. You have to go.
I will be back next week.
Costa, promise me one thing. Never let him know how bad it is.
Oh, Harry. Harry, I'd like your opinion. Do you like them?
I've got them in every color.
It's a good thing I like them.
I bought them to go with these.
Also in every color?
Mm-hmm.
Wait. I think I have something that might go with that.
Oh.
It only came in one color, but I didn't want you to be cold.
Oh, you spoil me terribly.
At last, I found my true calling.
Oh, Harry. I'm only afraid I'll get used to it.
Good. I want you to become totally dependent on me.
Construction and furnishing of new villa on Scorpios, 1,600,000. Rent and maintenance on homes, hotel suites, and apartments in New York, London, Paris, Monte Carlo, and Montevideo, 2 million. Art, 900,000. Jackie's personal expenses, 1.25 million.
Any more?
Oh, much, much more. This is what you and your wife spent during the first year.
You kept track, huh?
I don't have a head for such large figures, Ari. The accountants tell me it comes to well over $20 million.
Jackie likes nice things.
There is no disputing that.
She needs it. She really needs to buy the best. It comes from her youth. She's a poor girl from a rich family. I'm trying to give her what she needs.
Ari, you are a rich man, perhaps the richest man in the world. But can you keep this up?
Why not? What am I going to do? Put her on food stamps? I promised her a lifestyle. I'm no fool. I know that was part of the deal. No complaints. She's a fabulous woman, Costa.
Shall I serve, madame?
I'll wait.
Very good. Mr. Onassis phoned, madame. He will be late.
How long?
A few more days.
Where is he?
We're about to arrive in Monte Carlo.
Please arrange for me to leave in the morning.
Monte Carlo?
New York.
Very good, madam.
I need a raise.
Then earn it.
I've reorganized all the regional routes of Olympic. I'm doing a great job.
Says who?
Everyone except you.
Paper airplanes.
Give me some real ones. Get rid of these obsolete seaplanes.
They make a profit.
They're death traps.
They haven't killed anybody yet. Tell you what. I'll get rid of these planes if you come ashore and say hello to Jackie.
You go see the widow.
How did I raise such an angry son? Spoiled kid. I was only trying to teach you how to do business. Where's my wife?
New York, sir.
Good evening, sir. Good to see you.
Good evening, Patrick. Good evening, sir. Good evening. my wife there.
And you came weeks late. Harry's such a darling. He's left important negotiations to jet across the Atlantic just to be at my party.
Wait, I have a surprise. Close your eyes. Put out your hand. Now the other lovely hand. You see, ladies and gentlemen, how easy it is to get my wife's attention?
Excuse me. Will you help me put this on? How dare you talk to me in such a manner?
I guess Jack gave better speeches, but I give better presents. Those cost me $500,000. What's going on, huh? You're never where I want you.
And you're never where I want you.
Name the place.
With me. What happened to all your promises? To take care of me?
I am not Mrs. Kennedy's husband. I am Ari Onassis. I have things to do in the world. You're safe on Scorpius.
I cannot stay penned up like a nun, just waiting. You can't blame me for wanting to be my own person. Anyway, I had to be here for a ceremony in Jack's honor. It's important to the children. They mustn't forget their identity. Are you going to join the party?
To be in Maxime's again with you. You don't mind being so public?
I want to be with you. To old times.
To new times.
I love your beautiful Greek thighs.
Harry.
I'm sick of skin and bones.
What about Jackie?
She can't blame me for being my own man. You came all the way to Paris to see me. I'm flattered.
You are my husband.
Part-time husband. It's not enough. I feel as something is slipping away through my fingers.
I can't imagine what you expected.
I dreamt of having the most sought-after woman in the world by my side.
And I anticipated kindness, generosity, and safety.
Haven't I given you what you wanted?
Haven't I?
May I ask why you came to me?
Mr. Cohen, you have a reputation of being one of the toughest lawyers in America.
I can't promise divine intervention. What crime did you commit?
I married the wrong woman.
That's very serious. You have a very famous wife.
Yes. Our marriage has become nothing more than a monthly presentation of bills.
Rumor has it you're protected by a prenuptial agreement.
Yeah. I got a terrific deal with the marriage contracts, but why should Jackie want to divorce me when she can spend 10 times more being my wife? I shot myself in the foot.
There may be other reasons why she wouldn't want a divorce. Religion, image, pride.
Sure. How much is it going to cost me?
They say you're worth over $1 billion.
I don't mind $1 million or $2 million, but I will not have my empire looted, and I will not have lawyers dancing on my grave. I want you to hire private detectives, tap Jackie's phone, get everything you need, but I want out.
Olympic seaplane ready for takeoff.
Olympic seaplane, you're cleared for takeoff.
Mr. Onassis will be down shortly, sir.
What's the matter? You got insomnia?
It's Alexander.
For Pete's sake, you wake me up for that. What's the kid done? Knocked up some girl, messed up on the job?
There's been an accident.
Him and his cars.
It's not a car, Ari. He was flying.
Is he all right? Damn you, Costa. Is he all right?
No. He's alive, but he's not all right.
No, you're not a doctor. Don't you tell me. No! Why did you do this to me? How did this happen? You were everything. I'm human. I make mistakes. But there was always love in my heart. My son was murdered.
Risto, no.
Yes. I'm sure they reversed the cables.
He turned left, but the plane turned right. He died wrestling the controls, fighting like a man.
Aristo, stop.
Maria, we come from a civilization where the gods have human emotions. Love and hate, greed and revenge. The gods showered me with riches, and I offended them. I squandered their gifts.
Enough.
Maria, I've been punished.
All over the world, your ships are lying idle, turning to rust. Get back to work. Get them moving again.
Trying to save my life, old friend?
Trying to save my life. This is where my years went. We have built an empire, Ari. Don't let it crumble.
There's nothing I can do. My heart's not in it. I'm tired. I hurt. Costa. I have no son. I have nothing.
You have a daughter. Teach her. Or give her to me so she can learn.
I saw you walking on the beach. You looked so lonely.
We die alone, don't we?
Only once. Aristo, don't lose heart.
At least I have a place by the fire to watch the flames.
I've discussed these results with my colleagues, Mr. Onassis. The consensus is that you have a disorder of the autoimmune system called myasthenia gravis, generally a young man's disease.
Does an old man die of a young man's disease? I want to know the score.
The symptoms are a gradual loss of mastery over certain muscles, particularly facial, and then a more rapid deterioration. Gradually, you'll lose control.
First the flesh goes, then the spirit. Or is it the other way around? Grazia says you're smart. If you're my daughter, you must be smart. He says you're going to be tougher than me.
No one's tougher than you.
Flattery. I like it. So what was your first lesson?
Keep a notebook, write down everything, especially about people. So when I meet them again, I'll remember how much time they're worth.
I will give you all my notebooks. Costa's been teaching you well.
Yes.
I couldn't. I'd crush you. See, I'm learning something too. Jackie's getting ready to be a widow again. She reminds me of one of those women that have too much religion. She smiles, but she always looks like she's suffering.
Good.
You are tough. Jackie and I are stuck. We can't agree on a settlement. We can't agree on a divorce. So it's a waiting game. I think she's going to win.
See? You look terrific. You're going to get better, right?
Yes, yes. Some things even I can't promise.
Aristo.
You came to see me.
Of course. Where is she? Your wife?
She comes and she goes. She's in New York. I'm glad you came to say goodbye.
You talk as though you're dead.
No. Whoever died of droopy eyelids. They won't let you attend the funeral. I know. It's cruel. But then again, I've been cruel to you, too.
Did you love me?
As much as I knew how.
Please, would you please be quiet? Mrs. Onassis has a statement.
Can you tell us how you...
Please.
How do you feel right now?
Aristotle Onassis rescued me at a moment when my life was engulfed with shadows. He meant a lot to me. He brought me into a world where one could find both happiness and love. We lived through many beautiful experiences together, which cannot be forgotten, and for which I will be eternally grateful.
Addie, my friend, you're the best man I knew, and the worst. You always had to win. Yet who wins, huh? You're not gods, just humans.